Alrighty guys, so welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing another episode of Design Decorate. It's actually episode 8, so I'm excited because we're doing an actual Sims 1 speed build again. So it's been about I think it's been a month probably since my last Sims 1 speed build, and I did a colonial mansion build type of thing, and that was pretty cool. But what I found out is that I can build on community lots. Okay, so a little bit of story. I was trying to figure out how to basically build my own community lot in Sims 1, because let me tell you, it's been 12 years since I kind of actually built my own community lot in Sims 1, but I played Sims 1 since the year 2000 when it first came out, so you know the math. You get what I mean. I haven't built a community lot in a long time. So anyway, so I thought, why not build another one, because now I can do one. So I went ahead and went to Studio Town in Sims 1, and I feel like, why not go and build my own little studio place? Because if you don't know, I have a Sims 1 Let's Play going on right now, and my sim is actually joining the acting career, and he wants to get better at it and just get better experience with the acting. So what I did with this lot is that I wanted to actually provide him with a little bit of a lot where he can basically do his acting and basically meet other celebrities that are there he can connect with, because what he needs to do is basically have 2 friends, technically, so you can get another promotion to go to 2.5 stars. I'm so excited. I really am excited because he has a 2-star level right now. He's almost to level 2.5. So I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for Kyle. Anywho, so this lot only took me about an hour and a half, close to 2 hours to finish, because one, community lots, I wanted to choose a small lot first because I didn't want to basically obligate myself to do a big lot. So that's what I didn't want to do. So I decided to choose a small lot that was small but not big but not too big but not too big, but small but not too small. You know what I mean? I don't know. Hopefully you do. Anywho, so for this lot, I had a style that I want to do a little bit more of a studio. So for this lot, I provided this lot to basically have a music studio where you can kind of record your own music with a recording studio producer. And I also added a little of an acting area, as well as some music for some Java jam music, stuff like that, some stand-up comedy that everyone seems to do. And as well as little back area right there where I'm placing that tree looking thing right there. I added a little bit of an area where your Sims can eat. You go to the bathroom, and there's a back room. That small little square back room is actually where your celebrities can kind of your famous Sims can go back then in their own quarters. And where I have the acting is where on the second floor, there's actually a big back area for your famous Sims to kind of hang out, get to know each other, stuff like that, and it's really fun. So on this note, I think I said already, it's already been 3 minutes. I forget things so quickly, it's a bad thing. But I believe that I found a blog post, not a blog post in the Sims forum, but I found a website, because I was searching on Google how I've always wanted to share my Sim 1 builds, even though I've only done 2 of them so far. I wanted to share them, and I know a lot of you guys have Sims 1, but you want to download my houses. So I think I found a website that basically allows me to basically upload my own houses and let you guys download them. And so on that note, I will probably be making a tutorial about it, so you guys can basically download my houses and my communities every time I do a Sims 1 speed build. So hopefully that tutorial will be up today or sometime tomorrow for you guys to watch, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and hopefully that tutorial will help you a lot, of course. So I'm just really excited for more videos to come, and a lot of you guys are new to my channel because I don't know, I don't want to brag really, even though I want to, but I don't want to sound like I'm bragging and stuff like that. But I'm happy because yesterday, I got featured on the Sims blog for their Simmer Spotlight on their blog. So oh my gosh, I was so excited for it. Oh my gosh, it actually happened. I finally got featured on their website not for the first time. Okay, so I was featured on the website before, but for their first blog post of 2017, and as well as I don't know, a Sim series that I was I'm still passionate about. Okay, if you don't know what Sim This Showcase is, it's basically where I showcase other Simmers, other Let's Players, builders, people who tell stories on the forums, anything at all. I showcase them on my YouTube channel, basically. And honestly, when they sent me an email, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're gonna feature me about my Sims showcase. I literally almost died. I'm like, that series is my pride and joy. Thank you very much. I'm like, I feel so proud about that series and having the Sims team like recognize it and telling that it's a great series and like it just literally it makes my day. It really makes my year, and I'm really really thankful for them. I just it literally it's 1:30 a.m. in the morning. I have a problem. Anywho, I just feel so happy that it happened and that other people can basically enjoy it, and it just makes my day. And I just feel so thankful for the Sims team for all that they have done and all the things that they do for the community, and it just I just love them. I just love them so much. Okay, Steven, calm down. Steven, calm down. It's 1:30 in the morning. You don't need to be crazy. Well, extra crazy. Okay. Yeah. Anywho, so for back to this build, I basically was thinking of making this like a lounge room. So before I was looking at Studio Town and I saw some lounge areas that I liked. But I was like, me experiencing making my own little lounge wasn't going so well. So I thought I decided to divide the room. I was going to divide the room at first. Well, I did at first, so you can see right there. Because that dark area, I wasn't going to make it anything at first. But then I did, and then took it away. But then I thought, you know what? I want this lot to be very interactive, very, very cool. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to add a back room for my famous Sims to go to. And I did. So I really do like it. So I added like their own little personal, like they have a fireplace, they have their own TV, chess table, stuff like they have stuff, really, really cool stuff back there. And it's really, really cool. And with the Sims 1, it's so difficult to undo stuff because there's no undo button. Only in the build section, but not the buy section. So you basically, if you want to undo something, you have to delete that item and then go back to the category and search through all the categories to find it. Like that certain object, it takes forever. And plus with the wallpaper, okay, there's no eyedropper tool. There's no undo button. It's really about much of a hassle. And again, it's Sims 1. Not a lot of stuff happened in the year 2000 to the year 2003. So from the year 2000 to the year 2003, a lot of stuff happened during that time. Not a lot of stuff was basically discovered. Not a lot of programming. Not a lot of stuff you can do basically to make the game better. I don't know. The Sims 1 is the best game ever. I will always go back to it no matter what. But I guess there's not a lot of stuff you could basically do back then. I don't know. I was only 4 to age 4, 5. I was only age of 4 to 6 years old, so I didn't know much. All I knew was Sims, and that was it. But you get my drift. Anyway, so if you guys played the Sims 1 before, let me know. What do you like about the game? Let me know. I really am intrigued to know, basically. As well, if you're a true OG, let me know in the comments. Just comment down below, #OG. Just putting that out there right now, because literally, if you play the Sims 1, if you play the Sims from the very beginning, that is literally goals. You're so cool. I love you. Also, if you guys not know, I am so pumped and so excited because more episodes of Design and Decorate is gonna be so much better because there's so many so many builds I want to do that are gonna be so epic. You guys will be like, oh my gosh, I was not expecting this. This guy is crazy. Good. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Oh my gosh, I'm so okay. It's almost 2 a.m. I need to stop. Anywho, this build's actually pretty short, again, because it only took me about almost an hour and a half to 2 hours to build. And usually, there's not a lot of objects in the Sims 1 anyway, so it didn't take me that long. I don't know why I was pausing here. I think I was, okay. So during this time, I was watching, I think during this clip, I was watching, at this point in time of the clip, me speeding Eddie, whatever. I was watching Nancy Drew. I don't know why I was watching that, but I'm very intrigued. I love that movie. Nancy Drew is so cool. Emma Roberts has done so much. She was in Fabulous, and then she did I don't know, she went from Fabulous, Nancy Drew, and Hotel for Dogs, so many different movies, and then she ends up on Scream Queens. I'm like, how in the world does that happen? That is literally the best. She's so good. So it's Keke Palmer. She did True Jackson VP, Keela and the Bee, and then she ended up being on some other movies and TV shows, and then she ends up on Scream Queens. I'm how? Let me know. And then also, what else? Who was it? Who was it? Okay, you know the girl from Divergent, Trish. And if you know the show Secret Life of American Teenager, if you know that person, I'm like, she goes from this show for so long, and then she ends up on Divergent series. Explain that to me, like in fault. A Fault in My Stars, like that movie by John Green. I'm like, how in the world did she go from like becoming a pregnant teen mom for all these years to like these big old time like movies? I'm like, oh my gosh, they can act like nobody's business. Like they're so flippin' talented. I'm like, give me your talent, please. Teach me your ways. I want to learn how to act one day. Probably can't because I act crazy in real life. So anywho, enough about that. Again, they are pretty cool. I love them so much. But anyway, I feel like this build's really fun. So hopefully I will have the tutorial for you guys to watch tomorrow for you guys to watch, because I really think that tutorial will help you a lot if you guys are interested in downloading and installing other houses or community lots for The Sims 1. And if you guys don't know, there are actually like custom content stuff for Sims 1 on the Sims resource. If you guys don't know, there's actually houses that you can download on there and install to your game. So if you guys are wondering about that, let me know. And if you want to like see other like tutorials on my channel, I'm always up for more tutorials to like showcase you guys if you're wondering, or like there's like any mods or custom content or anything at all that you want me to showcase on the channel. I would totally do it, because I really am very, very big in showcasing other people. And I added that window back because I was like, I wasn't sure if I added the window back or not. Either way, I did. But like I said, I'm very, very passionate about showcasing other people, promoting other people, and as well as like, I'm very, very like, all my life, I've always wanted to give back to the community. I've always wanted to be helpful, be always kind, nice, and humble, and I always wanted to be there for people. And I've done that for so long. I've done it all my life. And you can ask my parents. I've always been like a kind person. I've always cared about others' feelings besides myself. I've always done more for people than myself. So like I always care about people, and it's like what I do, and that's what I love, and that's why I reply to every comment, no matter what it is. I always reply to it. So yeah, I really do like it. But anyway, we are pretty much getting to the end of this video. There's no screenshots, because you cannot take screenshots in Sims 1. It's like literally impossible. Ain't gonna happen. I will find a way one day. But like I said, I will hopefully you guys like this speed build as much as I did. And if you want to see like the last speed build that I did, I will link it down below and as well on the screen for you guys to click on for you guys to watch. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this Design and Decorate episode as much as I did. Comment down below your thoughts and suggestions down below in the comments below. As always, comment down below. I really want to know. I really do. I will reply to it no matter what. But like I said, I really do love this series. It's my one true love, along with Sim the Showcase. And I should want to talk for more, but I only have like 20 seconds left. Anyhow, enough of rambling. Calm it down, Stephen. Calm it down. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to comment down below your thoughts and suggestions down below. My 6-month schedule is down in the description for you guys, down below for you guys to check out if you want to know what I'm uploading next. Like I always do, I upload every single day. And I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!